We had a pretty mixy one in Philadelphia versus Boston. Bryce Harper had a couple of hits, but it all came down to extra innings. That's the part we're here to talk about. So to set it up, it's a pretty simple play. We got bases loaded just because of a bunch of walks. The Phillies have not even put a ball in play yet this inning. Runner starts on second. We had a walk, a wild pitch, which caused the runners to move, and then an intentional walk. So that's how we have the bases loaded. Jordan Hicks on the bump. Rafael Devers trade, just in case everybody forgot. They moved him from the starting role to the bullpen. Just a little fun fact, Jordan Hicks pitched against the Phillies earlier this year, walked a lot of guys, but still went 7 innings, didn't have a bad start. Came in extra innings, pressure got to him. We're 1-2 to Edmundo Sosa, and he's just going to take a little check swing here. Just a little check. That's it. That's it. But Sosa felt it. Whoa. Got him, right? Super subtle, and you cannot really see it in the original replay. So here's a slowed down version. Bang, right off of the catcher's mitt. Oh my! And Sosa knew it right away. This angle's even better. Bang, right off of Narvaez's glove. And this is how they teach. This is how they teach catching nowadays. You know, as the years goes on, catchers are taught that they're trying to receive the ball as close as possible to the pitcher to fool the umpire, which will all go away with ABS. Obviously, catcher's interference is when the batter hits the glove of the catcher, which they are automatically given first base, and anybody who's on base moves up. Mixed with hitters standing back in the box. That was another one of Jason Hayward. I'm pretty sure he stands extremely far back. But to kind of bring it full circle here, this is only the second game that has ever ended on a walk-off catcher's interference. The last one coming in 1971 when the Reds walked it off against the Dodgers. It's only the second one in MLB history. I mean, just to break down the catcher here, everybody starts low to the ground. That's what you're taught. Start low to the ground. Bring the catcher's mitt up as you're receiving the ball, and his arm is fully extended receiving this ball as close as possible. That way, wherever it is, they can bring it back to frame it better for the umpire's eyes, and just like that. So I think with the ABS system most likely coming next year, this is going to go away. I think it's going to be a lot more common to simply just receive the ball since you don't have to fool the umpire anymore. And you still want to, but at the same time, I think people are going to be cutting back because the batter can just challenge. So stealing those balls and making them strikes aren't nearly as important anymore. So I think this might be the death of the catcher's interference because it has been such a common occurrence in the last few years, more than ever. I think at least Carlos Narvaez is going to have a stern talking to and maybe a practice or two to rectify his walk-off. But again, look at how close they are. I mean, people wonder why it doesn't happen more often. The catchers are closer to the batters than ever. They're reaching their arm full extension out to catch some of these. I mean, that's not even close. Paul Goldschmidt is taking the glove off of the hand there. So, but yeah, walk-off win. Catcher's interference.